first off, is that a failure?
Yes,
Do I mark that off? Okay. Second, I'm gonna get up and dust myself off, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna look back at my friends, my coworkers, and be like, yeah, see, that's what I thought was gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Something like that.
The one gnome still in the cloak. Oh, I'm gonna get your soul.
I don't think you're gonna get my soul, dude.
And one on the floor looks back and says, "That's why we never let you be the head, George." So they kind of like they're looking around, kind of guilty, but not really saying anything. None of them want to make the first, to kind of acknowledge what happened.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Do we see anything?
Besides so here's the scene: is Praxis tumbled over.
Yeah.
Praxis takes a tumble into the big creature. Three of them are just kind of like on the floor in various. So I'll say this: one is like just laying on his back. The other two kind of are on their feet,
but they're not hurt. They're just
not hurt,
stunned,
and you can't really tell what happened to the one that like is still in the cloak.
But there's nothing besides gnomes, naked little gnomes.
No, they're wearing clothes.
Oh, okay, and a cloak.
Yeah,
The cloak wasn't like glowing, right?
No. I will say, so Praxis, I'll say that the creature broke your fall, so you didn't like bust ass.
Yeah,
you got yourself back
okay,
up.
yeah. I'm kind of like, buddy, somebody was going to figure this out eventually, I feel like.
Oh, I know. I mean, you got a good scheme. You got to keep it going as long as you can,
Yeah, we don't fault you for that.
George. Yeah, I'm not trying to, desperate times. Is your throat okay, or do you just sound like that?
Doing that voice really does a number on me. Maybe you could talk to one of my buds. Hi, I'll talk to you.
He doesn't have to talk like that. Like, we figured it out. Like,
let me find my list of gnome names. Hi, I'm Edwin. I'm the leader of the bunch.
Edwin Elbert.
I mean, yes. Equivalent exchange. So, I mean, yeah, we were kind of, running this scheme. It was pretty good for a while. We figured, might as well run it as long as we can. Could you just, not, tell on us? Because we had, a good thing going. We gotta, it's kind of hard to make a buck now, so.
Yeah, but Edwin.
Yeah, no, it is.
What? Why? What's the point?
Listen, we heard rumors about this kind of haunted place. We heard people were disappearing, and we thought we could kind of take advantage of that and make a little bit of coin. We're not scared of stuff like that.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, don't you fear the big half, smaller than a beast, bigger than a man?
Oh, you mean us?
I call a huddle immediately.
Good idea.
Yeah, I'm in this huddle,
guys. I know you can talk, but come on, just show a little compassion. Don't turn us in or anything. We were just having a little bit of fun, trying to make some money on the side.
No, dude. We're like 60% on your side. It's fine.
All right.
It's good. Anyways, compatriots, I was just thinking.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We could use these small creatures to produce an image via camera.
Okay.
Of this is my first adventure, so let me know if this isn't very adventurous. But in exchange for not turning these fellows in, we could ask them to pose as big large, attaining the picture without putting ourselves in danger.
Okay.
Did the group acquire a camera?
No, we didn't. Is the thing.
Now we could go back to the fantasy DMV and we could ask again for the camera.
I was going to ask if Leonard had any kind of technology built in.
Well, I'm kind of wary about establishing any traits that I have without the DM's approval. So I'm kind of
yes.
Well,
as much as I would always love to be
Leonard's main focus is reconnaissance, and that would lead to some type of video production or photo capturing. So if you just want to have an iPhone camera in your head or something,
Leonard, get
I'll allow it.
iPhone.
Yeah, I think so.
It can be like an Android camera. It doesn't have to be an iPhone camera.
Yeah,
I hope
we're not,
the thing is, it's kind of an old model, and I don't know if it'd be high enough quality, but we could try.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, it'd be better. It's better than nothing. Like, I don't know how I feel about bringing these guys specifically back to the fantasy DMV, because I don't know if they're going to call law enforcement on them.
They're frankly not very convincing either. We'd have to.
Yeah.
I think let's try to take a photo.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try to take a photo of them so we can continue.
Okay. Maybe we should take a couple photos, like one, sort of a before and after kind of moment.
Do you think, Praxis, we could try to convince them to pose like you posed in your ID?
We'll do a silly one after we do the important one.
Yeah. We can all do silly ones after we do the important one. Now that we know that we can do this, I think we should be doing it constantly. So
now that we know that Leonard has a very convenient camera built into his brain, might as well.
I already felt like I was stunning on you with the rocket pack. I don't want to show you all of my gadgets at once.
That's probably for the best.
I am a Lancaster, I know.
Okay, so the plan is you're gonna stack them up and take a photo of being spooky.
Being spooky and large.
Okay. Who's gonna kind of let them know what's up?
I'll let him know.
Oh,
yeah. Praxis has the most rapport at this point.
Maybe, yeah. They might not trust me and my stature, but I am a gnome.
Mm-hmm.
You are a gnome, is the thing.
Maybe Praxis, you should take this one. I'll give you.
Lisa, actually, Lisa, if you wanted to join, we could make it even more big, large.
You know what? That's not a bad idea.
I mean, should we be exaggerating it though? Like, if we bring it back and they're like, "Oh, that's too big," then maybe we won't get the credit for it.
How about this? Okay. We'll do a normal one, a silly one, and then a big, large version, just in case.
Okay, I like that. Do a jumbo extra. Yeah.
I think that sounds like a
big
deal.
Did I hear the words jumbo, spicy, big size spirit?
Yeah, you did. Edwin.
Excellent.
Edwin, really, we're concerned about your voice.
Oh, that was George, I think.
George.
Okay, guys. One last ride, boys. Let's get it together. Put on your best spooky face. All right. George? And they turn around and the where George was under the cloak is just kind of flat and ruffled on the floor.
George?
And George isn't anywhere to be found.
Oh no. George left.
Praxis, perhaps he's doing the thing you were doing earlier.
I mean,
guys, have anyone seen? Wait, guys, and Edwin, that's definitely his name. He gets down. He's like, that whole spirit stuff was just kind of like a joke, right? Like, there's not really.
Oh, smoking.
Oh, shit. And they kind of turn around and look towards down the path, shrouded in darkness. You see a figure that looks, canine-like. I'll say that. What do you do?
Anybody got their dog treats?
Is it like we talking quadrupedal or?
Yeah. Okay. Kind of like it's sitting like on its hind legs.
Okay. How big is it?
It's pretty far away. So you can sense that it's like a big dog.
Okay, kind of a big dog on this one.
Like German Shepherd kind? Or
I'll say that's what you can kind of do. You can kind of judge, just like big dog from this.
Okay.
Not Scrappy?
Not Scrappy.
We might have to make these photos quick.
Hey, Leonard, you want to? Your cool camera thing doesn't have flash on it, does it?
Let me ask God. Does it? Let me check my
I'm imagining
user's
it
manual.
like as one of those old flashbulb type cameras.
Yeah, you have to go like under the fucking blanket.
Yeah.
You're under the cloak.
It has to like extend from your head or something, and you have to like fucking run a process to activate it.
Mm-hmm.
It like circles around the head.
Yeah.
Makes a lot of loud noises.
Loud
Yes,
squeaking
it'll
and
cost
creaking.
me 1 fuel, but I can do it.
What if I had to ask God?
Guys, they kind of look around at like, guys, I didn't think that spirit thing was real. You told me it wasn't real. Let's get another no name, Johnny. You said it wasn't real, Johnny. I don't know, man. I thought it was a funny joke, you know. Great. So now they're kind of like turned back. Basically everyone's watching this creature now. That's in the distance. Hey, you guys are adventurers, right? Do you know what this is? Does anyone know?
I remember this from the one other time I played Dungeon World. Can I do a spout lore?
Yes, you can do a spout lore.
What's that mean?
Spout lore is when you consult your accumulated knowledge about something. Roll plus int. On a 10+, the GM will tell you something interesting and useful about the subject relevant to your situation. On a 7 through 9, the GM will only tell you something interesting. It's on you how to make it useful. The GM might ask you, how do you know this? Tell them the truth. Now.
No, alright. Well, that's a 10, so...
Okay.
Ooh.
Cough it up.
So let's see. I will tell you something interesting and useful about the subject relevant to your situation. This is a spirit of the forest.
Okay.
Looks like a dog, though.
Well, yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
And I'm trying to phrase it, something useful about the subject relevant to your situation. This is a spirit that follows people through the forest, and when they fall, it snatches them up.
Okay.
I will say that.
Is this something we're supposed to know?
No, but I would like to know how Praxis knows this.
There's a ballet written about it, and I've studied the dances from it.
Okay.
Yeah. Sure. Why not?
I mean, I'll say you live in like a fantasy world, so you would know shit.
I didn't know if
So
this was
that's
based on something like real that you know of.
Well, it is.
Oh, okay.
So,
Okay.
but that's what I'll.
I don't know this fantastical beast.
Mhm. Well, that's the information we
Okay.
have for now.
Nice.
Praxis, do you divulge this information or?
Yeah, I'll let him know.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm here to be useful.
All right. So, who fell over? And they'll look around. They're like, well, George took a tumble, but I think, technically, I think if we fall like on top of each other, if it doesn't mean you fall on the ground, or is it well if you fell over, and they just kind of start like arguing with each other about about like the semantics of falling over.
Fucking NFL refs.
Okay, wait, guys, I got it. Here we go. Oh, and George, the lead gnome, kind of stretches his arms out. This sure is an enjoyable rest we're taking here in the forest. Where none of us are falling over. We're just taking, and he cups his hands around his mouth and yells down, a brief rest, and we'll be on our way shortly.
Uh-oh.
Okay, guys, I'm so scared. I think we have to get out of here. What do you do?
I don't know.
I could try to rocket you all to safety, but I could probably only carry one at a time.
I want to stack my little baby boys up. Help them out.
I mean, you could eat. There are 3 gnomes left, so you could just kind of stack them up and roll them out.
Yeah, but we also don't have our picture.
That is true.
And we need our
But
evidence.
You need it doesn't have listen. Doesn't have to be a picture. You just have to have evidence. You kind of worked yourself into a shoot with this whole picture thing. I never said it had to be a picture.
Yes, but what are we supposed? I don't want to take them back.
Hey, look at this group of 3 gnomes. There used to be 4. You have to believe me. Money, please.
Take their extra large cloak back as evidence, but they won't believe that that's their cloak, the spirit's cloak.
All right, guys. How does George talk? You guys, listen. You came out here like looking for like something spooky, right?
Yeah.
Like your adventurers, right?
Yeah.
How about you get us the hell out of here, and we'll kind of, we'll tell whoever we got to tell what happened. If it means we got to turn ourselves in for it, I'm cool. I just kind of don't want to be eaten by a monster dog spirit ghost today. So
Yeah, I don't really blame
none
you
of
there,
us
George.
wanna-
And we
okay.
can take the picture later. Forest is forest, you know?
Yeah, it's not going anywhere. I'm getting kind of I'm kind of doing some brain thinking. How about, I have an idea. Okay, hear me out. Okay, okay, Leonard, so you can go up in the air, right? You can do your cool rocket thing and go
Absolutely.
upwards. Okay. Lysa.
Yeah.
Would you, I mean, you're kind of slippery, you know, would you be down to, listen, it's a figure of speech.
No,
Would
I
you,
like it.
would you be down to, like, help them get up on out of this forest? And Leonard, you can keep an eye on, like, them and me from up high. You're our helicopter. You're our newscopter. I'm gonna go up at this thing and do some cool, fun dance fighting at it and see what I can do. I got this.
And if things go south, you want me to...
Good question. Didn't get that far. Taking suggestions.
Yeah, what do you have, Leonard, that can alert or pick up? Do you have a giant cargo net? Do
you have like air to surface missiles, or
I have a leather flight jacket.
Okay, cool and fashionable.
Does it say like Big Head Brewing Company on it? Do you have like a...
No, it says Lancaster Reconnaissance Droid on the back.
Oh yeah, that was my next guess. Yep.
It's my old job.
Yeah, it's good.
Okay, well, I think put it on
It'll
because
be
it sounds
fine.
like it looks sick. Yeah. I'll just, if it looks like it's getting bad, I don't know. I got this. I don't want to trouble you.
Just yell down to us.
Yeah.
So what's the, like, Praxis is gonna, like, make a stand?
Yeah. Praxis is going to be a stand. Praxis is going to go up and try to fight this dog by dancing
This
at
fucking Game of Thrones season 8 ass plan, where it's like, all right, the team's finally together. Now let's all split up for no reason.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Love it.
Let's hit it.
I'm gonna get my buddies. I'm gonna collect my buddies.
Okay.
I'm gonna help them out.
So you're just
I kneel down to one of the gnomes. Would any of you like to stand as tall as a king for a moment?
You're gonna lift up a gnome. You're gonna lift Edmund.
If anyone like to come with.
That's the only time a gnome can be tall as a king. Fucking
George,
Edwin.
would you like to come?
George is gone, dude.
George has left the building.
Sorry. I haven't met gnomes before.
Edwin or Johnny?
Edwin or we got Edwin, Johnny, and I'm sure there's another one.
I think there was. Anyways, Edwin, do you want to come?
Yes, please.
Okay, I grab him in both of my robot claws.
Mm-hmm. And you just kind of...
And then I just sort of, whoom, on up there.
Lysa, what's up?
I'm slipping out with my guys.
You just kind of like got him like under your arms. You got him in like a headlock.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, we're basically the same
Noogieing
guys.
them?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm like, no, you know what I have?
Mhm.
They don't walk fast, but I'm slippery.
Mm-hmm.
So I am holding the hood of the cloak, and they're sitting on the back,
Okay.
and I'm just like running with it.
Okay. That's
They're
good.
just like kind of like a sled.
That's good.
They're just like bumping along. They're holding on for dear life.
And Praxis, you're just kind of like staring down this spirit.
I'm gonna use my war dance move.
Okay.
When I find the pulse of a battle and slip into my war dance, roll plus charisma. So I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
Yeah. That is. I don't know how to do math. That is another 10
Okay.
for me. Yay! So 10 plus. It says hold 3 flow. I don't know if that's
That must
just
be,
weird
like,
wording, but
Stuff you can use on like your like flow must be your like key points or like something.
I guess
like
so.
that. Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah. So as long as I hold flow, I'm war dancing. I can spend flow to activate the war dance style moves I know. So yeah.
Right. So this spirit's just kind of staring you down as you enter battle dance mode.
Fuck yeah.
It's just still kind of sitting there. It's not moving.
Well, fucking bone up, dude. I'm gonna. I have.
Hey, Praxis!
What?
Are you sure it's a bad guy? This is
about
my
to find
first
out.
adventure.
That's what I'm trying to find out.
All right.
Yeah. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna see what's up.
All right.
I got this. Don't worry about it.
Edwin's doing great.
Good. Edwin, is it good up there?
Yeah.
Okay, sick.
I'm like a bird.
Very good.
Yeah, I want to fuck. I don't remember what the general moves are.
I mean,
this
basically,
game.
like whatever you want to do, and then it like falls into something.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to see if just the closer I get at this thing, if anything changes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it just keeps sitting there.
Okay. Am I getting
like you're? It's kind of a Super Mario 64 running up the big Bowser stairs situation.
okay?
Or kind of like for other, for JoJo heads, it's like when Polnareff was walking up the stairs to Dio, and he kept ending up at the. It's kind of like that.
Okay. Let me. I think I want to discern some realities on this one.
Okay.
That's a 6. That's a not many of them.
You do. I believe you don't discern any.
Yeah, I don't discern shit for shit.
Mark an XP.
All right.
So where is everyone like out of the forest at this point?
Yeah, I'm running back.
I'm kind of up looking at Praxis. And I'm assuming it just sort of looks like the Mario stairs to me.
So, Lysa, you're out of the forest with your dudes.
Yeah, I'm on my way back to
the
office.
The figure of the spirit dog starts to kind of chip away.
Okay. But I don't see that because
you're out. You're gone. Yeah. But for everyone else still in this shrouded woods, they can see that.
Yes. It's chipping away in what way? Like it's just fading?
Yeah.
Or it looks like it's crumbling.
Kind of crumbling, like pieces of it are floating off,
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
What do you...
Praxis!
Yeah.
From my vantage, it looks as if pieces of it are chipping away.
I don't like that. That doesn't sound normal.
I don't know. It might be good.
Can you see Lysa from up there?
Can I?
No, she's out of the forest.
No.
Damn it. We'll stay up there.
Edwin's doing great.
Okay, good. That's maybe the only part of this plan that's having any kind of positive effect.
I love flying up here with you, but can you please get me out of here, man? I'm really starting to get freaked out.
Hey, Praxis. Edwin's getting a little freaked out. Do you mind if I dip?
I kind of do mind if you dip. Just tell him to hang on a second. I'm just, at least until you can see Lysa again.
I could put him back down there. No?
Don't drop him.
Yeah, don't drop him.
No, I would fly down safely. I'm
Okay,
a
but
reconnaissance. It's just my first adventure.
Oh,
Yeah, no, it's mine
man.
too.
My hands are starting to get really sweaty. I don't know if I can hold on anymore, man.
Okay, do it, but just like be quick, and careful. You can do it. I believe in you.
That's the Lancaster promise. I do that.
So what are you doing?
Bringing him back down to. I want to put him up on like rest him down on like the canopy 20 feet above the ground.
Okay.
Nah, I mean he's a little guy, maybe 10 feet.
All right. So you just you place him there, and you just kind of like you're hovering still.
Yeah. I'm simply vibing.
Oh man, I thought. Listen, man, I want to be simply vibing too, but this is really freaking me out, man. I don't know if I can. What?
Just a dog. Don't you live out here?
No, I come here to do scams, man. This is this. Let's just say this is George because that's the one I remember. He tries
the missing one.
Okay, Edwin is here. So Edwin, he kind of like stands up on this branch, and he's like squatting down, and the branch snaps, and Edwin falls with a loud thud and hits the forest floor. Oh,
you weren't supposed to do that, from what I've told.
No, that's really. Oh, haha! I bet that was just old Edwin just taking it. He's talking, and he just immediately. So two things happen here. Both at this time, both Edwin and the spirit
dog
disappear momentarily. So he's gone, and so is the spirit.
Oh shit!
What do you do?
Well, I'm not around.
Yeah, you're far gone.
I immediately stop, and I'm like, okay, well, I fucked up.
Yeah, that's not so good.
Sorry, this is I'm gonna have to take a page out of your book with this one. Leonard, this is my first adventure, so...
Yeah, it's our first... We didn't even get the picture yet.
Yeah.
Oh no, the big guy's not going to look as big now.
My offer, we can still do the jumbo large if we need to.
That's... Yeah,
but I'm
Lisa
kind of
just astral projected into my brain and reminded me.
Yeah,
we still have an extra person.
So, yeah.
All right. Edwin? Dog? I think they're gone.
There's still an ominous, menacing feeling over the forest, but right now both Edwin and the dog are not there.
Praxis.
Yeah.
What if I intentionally fall down? Perhaps the dog will come back with our boy. Like a ruse.
You know what? I want to do a spout lore real quick on this.
Okay.
Because I got a thing I'm thinking. It turns out I'm not going to spout any lore because that's 5. So
I mean, you're not the only we have another player who could spout lore. That's an intelligence check, I believe.
Perhaps.
Maybe a Leonard.
Mm.
Let me interrupt the lore that you were about to spout by telling you some of my own.
So roll 2d6 plus intelligence.
That's a 2d6. That's my intelligence. That's a 9.
Okay. So I will tell you something interesting. It's on you to how to make it useful. Let's see. Remember when the pieces of the dog started chipping away? Brooks.
Yes.
What happened directly before that?
That was when our friend and the little guys left.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
That is interesting.
That's all I'll say.
So
hey, wasn't that interesting, Praxis? So do you think that means... It's interesting. I don't know how it's useful yet, and here's how. It could be that if we bring everybody back, everybody will be fully back. Or if we leave, everybody will be fully good. Or some combination of that. What do you think?
I think that it might be one of those things, and I think that it might be the other of those things.
Right, it's our first adventure. Let's just go with it and leave.
Yeah, we're kind of new at this. What?
Maybe Lysa would know what to do anyways.
Probably leaving.
I want to take the picture too.
Are you yelling this from the outside of the?
Yeah. Hey, I'm yelling. Hey, guys, come on, take the picture.
Let's go take the picture.
Johnny and the other one, they can't sit still.
Johnny and Gnome 4.
He doesn't have any lines. He gets to be paid as an extra.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I kind of motion to Praxis and hit my rocket jet thing a little bit. Be like, eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
All right, yeah, here I come.
All right, grab on.
Yeah.
All right, and then we're about to head out.
You're just booking it out of there?
Yeah, we're just star screaming on our way out of there.
Let me see. Leonard, I'm going to ask you.
Sure.
You're flying through the upper levels of the forest, right?
Right. I'm keeping it low on the canopy to impress Praxis by dodging small branches.
Mm-hmm. Praxis, and you're just running regular style.
Who, me? Oh no, I'm Leonard has me lifted. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Praxis is on robot back.
Yeah. It rules. I am impressed, by the way.
Okay.
So you're on robot back, Praxis, or Leonard is holding you out like
Praxis
a baby
is surfing on my back.
I'm riding him like a sword, like in Motown.
That is awesome.
It rules.
You hear one more time. Ow!
Yeah, but
From behind.
Yeah, I know.
Deep in the forest.
We're trying to figure it out. It's our first time.
What do you do?
I yell back into the woods. We're gonna look into it.
Yeah, we'll be back. If it's important for us to be back, we'll be back. This is so much harder than I thought.
Yeah, you're really pressuring us right now. It's a lot of pressure to put on us when we're so new at this. Please don't yell.
And you just get out of there.
Yeah.
Okay.
Trying to reunite with Lysa and the gang.
You get out. I'll say you fly out. Lysa, what have you been doing this whole time?
I'm waiting on the ground, outside in a bush, so they don't see us.
Uh-huh.
And I'm tapping my foot. I'm I'm having a conversation about gnome things, gnome traditions, the things we eat.
Uh-huh.
I'm just trying to reconnect.
All about gnome culture.
All of those specifics.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. All right, so you get out of that forest, and looking back at it, you see the wolf figure now at the entrance of the forest.
Oh, jeez.
I see it too.
Yeah, it gives one last howl and kind of breaks apart
Again,
completely.
And do we see Edwin?
No.
Did we see Edwin while it was back together?
No.
Where's Edwin?
So Lysa, why did you call us to get out of the woods? We were just about to save Edwin.
I wanted to take the picture so we could prove that we saw a big cloak guy.
Oh darn!
Wait. Okay. Let me.
Edwin, who?
Let me get. This is hi. This is Johnny. By the way, listen. This has been a real fuck of a day. Pardon my language.
No, I agree.
Oh, I just learned that word. Great, thanks.
Is Johnny one of the gnomes that I took out?
Yes.
Okay.
Listen, let's just head back to kind of your headquarters or whatever. We'll give them the rundown and let them know what happened. So we'll turn ourselves in.
So no picture?
I mean, it would be a pretty lousy. Personally, I don't really feel like doing a silly one anymore, to be honest.
We don't have to do the silly one.
We can do the extra large one.
Regular and then jumbo big large.
Jumbo big large, so we can keep it on in our memory book.
Oh. I'm kind of a mind to start working on a scrapbook, so I think we should take a picture just for commemoration's sake.
Yeah, just so we can play Last Train Home at the end of this season.
Just so we can remember our first adventure.
All right.
Which, by the way, is not my first adventure.
How are we stacking up? Can I listen? Remember me. This is Johnny. Listen, Ed would never let me be the head. Can I be the head in this one?
You'd like to be the
head? I was just going to ask you to be the head.
I'd love to be the head.
Okay.
Well, we did establish that I have legs, so I could be the legs.
Okay. So what's the build of this fucking Megatron?
Okay, we need it to be 8 to 9 feet.
Leonard's on the bottom.
Well, wait, hold on.
How is Leonard going to take the picture?
That's what I was going to ask.
I'll be on the bottom. I'll be on the bottom.
I use my robot extendo arms and legs that I haven't mentioned up to this point. We fucking go up to a fucking lake and we take a selfie like narcissists.
Mm-hmm.
Who's the body?
I'll just say you take the picture. Let's just
Leonard
say
keep the money.
Picture.
And
Okay.
Listen, you want to take us back to like your place or whatever? We'll give them the rundown of what happened.
Yeah, dude, it's right over here.
Yeah, sure.
Dude.
Okay. So you take them back to
Yeah.
We'll link arms.
you go back and Fred is there. He's kind of looking over.
We can't see his eyes, Eddie. You're forgetting integral parts of your story.
What?
Question for God, did we just skip everybody in line?
No, you went to. There's like the admissions and then the completion department. There's two.
Sorry, protagonist coming through. Sorry.
Yeah, protagonist. Sorry, I have an ID, by the way. And he's just kind of in like the contract section, and he looks at you. He looks at you and two other gnomes, and he says, So how did it go?"
It was kind of a them in a trench coat situation. Look. You didn't give us a time limit. I'm going to start off by saying that. So this is just kind of the rundown part 1.
Yeah.
We'll be giving you the sequel on DVD.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just wondering, Fred, have you ever seen the movie Little Rascals?
I'm not familiar with this
Okay.
piece of media.
Okay.
Why? What about it?
Well, there's a scene in Little Rascals,
Okay.
right? And it's like a stacking idea.
Mm-hmm.
It's like trying to get taller.
Mm-hmm.
That's the plot of Little
That's the plot of Little Rascals. Okay. So
I'm doing like the robot version of like frantic bug eyes at Lysa as I'm trying to see where this is going.
So how exactly would that apply to this? Who are these your friends? What's going on?
They're different from the guy that we found the picture of.
Hold on.
Let's found the picture.
Why don't we start with the picture?
Show me the picture.
You said that we had to have a picture.
I never said that. You asked me about my government camera, and I said no. Show me the picture.
All right, I waggle the Polaroid.
How good is this picture?
What's the quality? Is it like 2000?
No, like how accurate to the
beast?
The beast that as described would you say it is? This is not a roll. This is just purely for me.
In my view, I think we get the height very well. I think the quality of the camera is sort of a Motorola Razr, and that's how I'm seeing it.
Yeah.
He kind of squints at it and he says, "So this is what was in the woods." And I'm still kind of wondering who your friends are here.
It's them. Our friends are the men in the picture. They're like I said.
They were doing like a stacking Little Rascals kind of situation as well.
Yeah, they were doing kind of a stacking Little Rascals kind of thing.
There's two that this doesn't. How are they?
The other two had a thing.
Fucking, let's see, Johnny, he yells, "The spirit got him!"
God damn it.
Spirit? In this picture? No, the wolf spirit! They got George! Okay.
It's a work in progress.
Huh?
It's our first one.
It's your first. And not to mention, Fred, we were warned of a tall in between man and beast stature, which, of course, we did find that, and we brought it back to you in one picture. And
Yeah, you didn't say it had to be the real one.
very small.
He kind of like rubs his temples. Like,
You said nothing about a dog.
I will. You're correct that I don't know why. Listen, the contract did say there was a tall figure in the woods. And I suppose you took care of a tall figure
Yes, we
in the
did.
woods.
Money, please.
And we learned that there's a dog spirit that lives there. So let's you know what? I might get some flack for this.
Money.
The way it's sounding is that in the process, yes, you did kind of take care of the tall, spooky spirit, but also, from what I'm gathering, there were other people named George and Edwin who
We've never
aren't
met
here.
George and Edwin.
You don't know them.
I don't know them.
You're...
Okay, what is your alignment again?
Yeah.
Neutral.
Okay.
I avoid detection or infiltrate a location.
Okay, good.
There has to be something...
Would you like me to stop lying?
No, but, like, I want to know... Okay.
Listen, I'm here for my money.
Let's defy danger.
Okay.
You're lying, so roll charisma.
Okay, I have no extra.
Because you just...
no, I do. Plus, okay.
Roll.
So 2d6.
Mm-hmm.
All right. 7, 8.
8 total?
Yeah.
Okay. So I believe your lie was we don't know George and Edwin.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't know.
In front of the other gnomes. Very cool.
But I say it not too loud. I just look at him and I'm like, I don't know George and Edwin.
he turns his head to you, which he does.
And Johnny is so upset calling out George and Edwin.
Yeah, he's crying. He's like openly weeping.
But he can't hear me say, I don't know them.
So he turns his head to you, which he does in a very, like, animated way to notify you that he's looking at you.
Yes, I am currently the only one that notices that he has no eyes.
And he what he says is, listen, I know this is your first adventure.
Oh, thank God.
I wasn't gonna put you through the ringer for this, but you could have just said that you got these guys and also there's a spirit there. So what I'm gonna do now is give you a choice.
Mm-hmm.
You can
saying it to me or to all of us?
To you as an officially government instated crew member, represent not only your crew but also the government and her most incandescent.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to offer you a choice here.
Okay.
I'd like you to either tell me the truth of what happened. What's the problem?
Nothing.
I'd like you to either tell me the truth of what happened in the woods. I can say you partially completed the contract and give you half the pay because that is what happened.
Ooh.
Or I can give you full pay for completing the contract, but mark you down as unreliable for future contracts.
Would this affect,
I don't care for that.
Would this affect me and my buddies?
Yes.
Ugh. I don't think they like that.
No, but you.
No, my family's got kind of a reputation of quality.
Can I just step in and I just want to kind of, because, I'm just thinking, seems to me like we're ignoring another option, which is that nowhere in this contract did it state that we needed to finish this by the end of the business day. I believe I've said a couple of times that we're, this is a work in progress. We're working on it. We needed to come back into town to kind of refuel our, knowledge supply.
And fuel.
Correct.
It's a reasonable accommodation.
There is no deadline on the contract.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So
how will we proceed from here?
I think that I'm cool with not getting paid yet if you give us just, the time that we need.
And maybe I can figure out who Edwin and Johnny are. Edwin and George. If you just give me
we gotta get these boys some name tags.
You're still going with this, huh? You're all in on this one.
I am saying very neutral.
Okay. Okay. You two, he points at the gnomes, come stay with me. Hang out here.
Yeah, fuck.
As a crew officially instated crew member. You're not on your own. You're our group, but there are resources open to you. You don't just have to kind of run out. If you want to look through our archives for any information on spirits,
Yes.
That'd be great.
Or ghouls or goblins or zombies, you're more than welcome to.
Okay. Maybe
That'd be
there's
good,
like
I think.
But
like a phone book of gnomes that I can look up.
A gnome book.
If a gnome book, very funny. If I'm gonna listen,
Thank you.
listen, I'm doing my best. I can tell the three of you have promise. And, I know, listen, we're all in it for the money, but
I am in all.
if you're
it's
also
all
in
money.
it for the good, we need to know what the hell's going on out there.
Mhm.
So if you could next time, I won't pester you further, but I'll tell you that if you there's no deadline. If you want to, I just want to get this resolved properly.
Don't we all?
Say we're not done with the contract yet. You're more than welcome to use our information banks or our libraries and etc.
Mhm.
And we'll go on from there.
Yeah, having fun's not hard when you got a library card. Sign me up.
Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll, Hyde, Jekyll.
AARDBARK.
That is true. All right.
Okay. Thank you.
Hell yeah.
Fred, sorry that it caused you any pain. or
Well, I
trouble?
mean, now I have two gnomes here, and I have to find out who another two are. But as if I didn't have enough on my plate.
you
But
could just ask the two gnomes.
I
Just talk to them.
think I'll do that.
We've got other things to do.
Yeah.
Can you please stop talking to us, Fred? We're busy.
Fred's just trying to do his job. Let's let him do his job. We put a lot more on his plate.
Those like featureless stick figure cartoons that when it zooms in on them, even though they don't have a face, all the face they're making,
Mhm.
that's what he does to you.
Oh, okay.
And he says, "Okay,"
Mm-hmm.
and he kind of like huddles the two gnomes behind
Okay.
the counter and brings them into a back room.
I give him a salute.
I love this
You
man.
can't see it because I'm so short.
I think we're gonna end the session there.
Okay.
So when you reach end of the session, choose. So first off, would we like to create any bonds with each other?
I would.
So bonds in Dungeon World are like specific events, like links between characters that are created in gameplay, and then whenever that bond is resolved, or you feel like both parties have like accomplished that, the bond is like knocked out. You get a new one, and you gain an experience point for it. So, do any of us have bonds we'd like to fill? There are some like pre-made ones on everyone's sheet,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and then there's like a blank for create your own. So let's start with Kim.
I don't know.
You
I
don't
don't
know?
know.
Okay, we'll come back.
Yeah.
Brooks, do you have any bonds you'd like to create?
Are these bonds are between the 3 player characters?
Yes.
Okay.
And you can
It
suggest...
can't be like, I want to take Edwin flying.
No, it can't be that.
I don't know. I already really impressed Praxis with my flying. It's like, what else is there?
Mhm.
I'm also passing for now.
Okay.
I have to do brain thoughts.
Do we have a Praxis?
I do, like, I'm on the verge of something. I'm just not sure
Mhm.
how to express it, but I definitely feel like there's a bond that I need to be filling out here with Leonard, but I'm
Okay.
yeah.
Something with the impression.
We can come back to it.
Oh,
Let's-
I'd like to learn more about being a carbon-based life form from Lysa.
Okay.
Because I
your
do
hair.
humans so well.
And your hair. You talked
Yeah.
about that. So, okay. Do you both agree?
Okay.
Okay. So mark that down, Brooks. That's your bond.
Okay. Humanity expert.
Well, while we work on that, there's other stuff.
Knows how to speak to others.
So these are questions that we have to answer at the end of every session. And for each of these that you like agree has been fulfilled, everyone marks down 1 XP. So the first one is, did we learn something new and important about the world?
Spirit
Yeah,
monster.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, okay, that's 1.
Yeah,
So
big
where are we
dog.
marking this?
Did we overcome a notable monster or enemy?
No.
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 Did we loot a memorable treasure?
No. Well, I mean, if you consider our gnomes
Life?
as
You
treasure.
did. You lost a couple, but you saved a couple. That's equivalent exchange. I could give you the gift of 2 gnomes' lives as treasure.
I like
could.
that.
Also, we learned Leonard has a big camera in his head.
Okay.
It's true. Mate, you got a camera in your head.
We did ask
Very, very
that.
important.
So can't remember. So that's you got
Where am I marking them down?
here.
Okay.
So you got
2.
2, right?
So far, we've determined 2. You've said 3 things. 2 of them. 2.
Yes.
Yeah, and also anyone who failed a roll, mark that down. Like
Hell yeah, let's go.
Before we wrap up.
Where do you mark that down?
It says XP.
Oh.
Do we have any final bonds to add before we go? It doesn't have to be something like written down, or it could be something like you want to do in the future, you know, like something you'd like to, like Brooks, was that one like you came up with that one? Or
Yeah.
was it like, yeah. So it can just be something like you would like to learn about someone or like to do with them, or, you know.
Yeah, the default ones for Rocketeer suck ass. So it's blank is too slow.
Yeah, I'm a hot rod.
From all the way up here, I can see all of blank's flaws. What the fuck? No thanks.
the Chad Rocketeer versus the Virgin Thief.
Yeah.
That's me. I'm the
All right,
virgin.
if we don't have any, that's fine. We don't have to.
No, okay, I got one. I'm having a moment. I want to help Leonard get to the point where he, like, not only, you know, understands being a meat creature a little bit better, but enough that he can, like, you know, do some artsy shit.
Ooh.
Okay.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Some true right brain shit.
Some
Yeah.
humanities lessons for Leonard.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. No
I like that, yeah.
Yeah, Leonard get humanities degree.
Leonard. PhD candidate Leonard.
Yeah.
It's good.
Okay, I think that's it. So we didn't get enough. So how do you level up? I don't think we have enough to level up. XP to level up, you need XP equal to or greater than your current level plus 7. So
God
we need 8
damn it.
to level up at this point. I don't think anyone has that yet.
No.
Sitting at 3 over here. Very
Hold
cool.
on to it. You put those in your pocket, and we'll get back to it next time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's Thank you for playing. Thank you for listening. That's a fan set.
That's what we say.
That's how it goes.
See you at an undetermined date
Yeah.
in the future.
See you in the future. Thanks for listening. Eddy will do more and more voices. Don't worry.
I'll keep them going. Semper funny.
Will we ever see our little 2 buds again?
I guess we'll have to stay tuned.
You'll just have to play and find out.
Yeah. Semper Nomi.
Semper
Semper Nomi.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.